Good morning students. How are you all? In our last video, we have discussed about simple machines. That how simple machines helps us to do our daily work. Now, next topic is energy. After force and simple machines, next is energy. Students, what do you mean by energy? Energy is ability to do work. Yes. If you have energy, you will do more work. Now, from where do we get this energy? Yes, we get this energy from the food that we eat. Energy is everywhere, like sunlight, wind, water, plants, and animals. All have energy in them. Now, according to the availability of sources, energy is broadly categorized into two categories, that are renewable and non-renewable energies. Renewable energy is the energy that can be renewed again over a period of time. That after some time it can be renewed again. But non-renewable energy, this energy cannot be renewed again. Once used, it will be finished. Now, renewable energies, these are also called inexhaustible in nature. Inexhaustible means the thing which can't be finished. That is known as inexhaustible. On the other hand, non-renewable energy is called exhaustible in nature. Now, renewable energies are mainly obtained from the natural resources like wind energy, water energy, solar energy. And non-renewable energy is energy obtained from the artificial means, like by burning coal, petroleum, by burning wood, all these things. Now, there are some specific forms of energies depending on their origin, that from where we get them. The first is mechanical energy. The energy in a body due to its position or its motion is called mechanical energy, and accordingly it is of two types: potential energy, which is due to the position of any substance, and kinetic energy, which is due to the motion. Like if you are sitting on a chair, then due to your position you have potential energy, and if you are running, then due to your motion you will have kinetic energy. And both these energies are the types of mechanical energy. Now, next is solar energy. Solar energy is the most readily available form of energy. It is the energy obtained from sun. It is a non-polluting and can be used in many areas, like it can be used for electricity generation and for cooking also. Now, next is geothermal energy. Geo stands for earth and thermal stands for heat. So, geothermal energy means the heat from within the earth. Lower crust of earth is very hot, and this heat can be utilized for the purpose of electricity generation using steam turbines. Like, what are steam turbines? Steam turbines are the turbines which operate by steam. Steam, like water, we can use the heat of earth to heat up water. When water gets heat up, steam will be formed, and this steam will be used for rotating the turbines, and thus electricity can be produced. The next form of energy is wind energy. The energy obtained from the moving air is known as wind energy, and this can be utilized for electricity generation. Next is water energy. It is one of the oldest sources of energy because the source of hydropower is water. Hydroelectric power plants must be located on a water source so that it can get water easily, and there is no effort of taking plenty of water to the power plant. So now hydroelectric power plant means the power plant in which the electricity is generated by using water. Okay, so such power plants should be near or on the water sources. Now next is heat energy. Heat is also a form of energy. It is the energy released by combustion of fuels. We use it for a lot of things like warming our homes and cooking our food. Now, the next type of energy is light energy. The energy that enables us to see objects is called light energy. Light is nature's way of transforming energy through space. Like the sunlight that reaches us gives us energy. So we can say that light is the way in which nature provides us energy. Some sources of light energy are sun, bulb, tube lights and burning candles. Now next and the last two types of energies are sound energy and electrical energy. Sound energy is the energy which makes us enable to hear the things, hear the sound. The energy associated with vibratory particles is known as sound energy. Means particles vibrate to produce a sound. And the energy produced by vibration of particles is known as sound energy. And as I told you, this energy produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. Means it enables us to hear. Now next is electrical energy. Now what is electrical energy? It is produced by a movement of electrical charges. Like in a wire, when electrical charges moves, they form or they produce electrical energy. It is used to operate various electrical appliances like refrigerator in your home, television in your home, air condition, fans, tube lights. All of them, they uses electrical energy for their working. So students, in this way, we have different forms of energies around us which we use in our various works. So students, this finishes with the chapter. I hope that you understood the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.